Hi guys, my name is Marina Shepelsky and I'm an American immigration attorney and the founder of Shepelsky Law Group. We are a group of attorneys and immigration experts helping people from all over the world legalize in the United States no matter what state you live in. We can help you. Today's video is a very frequent question I receive from clients. Can you get an H-1B work visa without a sponsor? Can you sponsor yourself for an H-1B visa? Because that's the kind of visa that many people really want. And let's go through what an H-1B visa is, who's eligible and who's not, and I will answer the question if you can sponsor yourself. First of all, an H-1B visa is a non-immigrant visa. That means you're coming to the United States temporarily for 3 years, and it can be renewed for 3 more. So the maximum amount of time is 6 years. You can bring your spouse and your kids under 21. Now, to get that visa, the first step is to file with the U.S. Department of Labor for the labor certification of the job, the salary, the tasks involved for that kind of job. The job has to be very unique in that you can't find American type of employees for that job, and the salary has to be competitive. So actually, to even put together the labor certification is a very specific, very technical process. When we make sure that we choose the right level of expertise, the salary, we look everything up. A lot of research and work goes into just even putting the labor certification together. And then the U.S. Department of Labor has to approve this job and the salary, and only then you can file the non-immigrant I-129 petition for the H-1B, and you can only file it when the H-1B lottery is open. What does that mean? That means that there's a quota of the H-1B visas. It's 65,000 per year, and there's 10,000 additional ones for the advanced degree H-1Bs. Now, the quota means that everyone who is eligible has to apply when the lottery opens, and only 65,000 people will be selected. Separately, 10,000 is kept for those advanced degree people, right? So most people applying for the H-1B have to do the labor certification first. So that means you have to be done with it and have it approved and have your petition ready, the immigration petition, the I-129, as of the date the lottery opens, and you need to send that out as soon as the lottery opens. So when will you find out? By the end of the summer, you will find out if you were selected or not selected for the H-1B lottery. And the visa begins on October 1 of the fiscal year that you're submitting in. So if you sent your paperwork in April, your job has to begin as of October 1 of that same year. Now, that means if you're inside the United States, you have to be in status. You have to have a tourist visa or student visa or some other status as of October 1, 2022, for example, if you won the H-1B lottery this year. Who can sponsor you for the H-1B visa? It has to be a U.S. company. The best sponsors are companies that already sponsored H-1B employees in the past. They already have good positive history with USCIS, and they have good results, and they already were approved for other H-1B employees. They have to be in good standing, in good position with USCIS. That means they never had any big complaints or fraud charges. The company, the sponsor, with USCIS. At that time, the sponsoring employer has to have the valid H-1B visa petition filed, and everything has to be already approved with the labor certification part of this process. Now, also, the employer has to be willing and able to pay all the legal fees, the lawyer fees for this process, and all the government fees, the filing fees, and the prevailing wage, actual wages, the salary for this position. The employer cannot make the employee pay for this. And it's illegal if they try. It's completely illegal if the employer sponsor company is trying to make the employee cover some of these costs. They're not allowed to by law. Okay, now they have to also have a valid location, an office, a real office in the United States where the employee can move to from their country once their H-1B visa is approved. Some of the largest and most profitable companies in the United States, including Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Salesforce, Facebook, pharmaceutical companies like Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, amongst others, sponsor H-1B employees all the time. So the first step, if you're interested in H-1B visa, is to find a sponsor, to find a company, an American company that has job listings where you qualify. And that's where you begin this process. You have to let the employer know that you are interested in the job, but you will need an H-1B visa. Make that clear from the beginning. Who can sponsor? It could be an employer company, a relative or guardian selected by the Department of State as your representative, a possible client or colleague or professor can help you get in a petition on behalf of an organization or a college or university or a non-profit organization that exchanges scientific, technological, professional, and cultural information with the United States can sponsor you for the H-1B. Now, the most important question of this video. If you have an American company, can you sponsor yourself for an H-1B visa? The answer is absolutely no. You cannot sponsor yourself for any work visas. H-1B is a no. LYA, L1A is usually a no. Anytime you're sponsoring yourself for these temporary visas, there's a high presumption of fraud and them saying no. They think, immigration thinks, when you sponsor yourself, you're planning to immigrate, and the purpose is not to come and work for the company, but simply to immigrate to the United States, and then you're never coming back. You have an immigrant intent, and since this is a non-immigrant visa, you will probably get denied. So to answer the question of this video, can you sponsor yourself if you have your own company, is absolutely no. But if you have colleagues or friends, or you find a job that you qualify for, you have the right education and the right experience, you should apply and you should make it clear to your employer that you would like an H-1B visa to come and work for them, and make sure they understand that the company, as part of your compensation package, your salary, has to pay for the legal work, the government fees, and the wages for this job. And it has to be at the level of the average prevailing wage for that level of experience that this job requires. We help very select amount of people who qualify for the national interest waiver to file for a work green card for themselves. Not a temporary visa, but self-petition for a green card. And that's called, a process is called the national interest waiver. Now, some people will have such incredible experience and incredibly high education that they're the kinds of people that don't need the labor certification, don't need to go through the hiring and advertising of the job process. They could just go straight to a green card, especially if it's something related to fighting COVID, science, technology, engineering, math, something that's going to help the American economy get better that's still recovering from COVID. Someone who has incredible, unique, outstanding experience and job skills and education can self-petition for themselves to get a green card in the United States. If you have that level of experience, forget about the H-1B visa, go straight for the green card. We've had a lot of success with this specific type of a green card. Call us today for your green card through the national interest waiver. I hope you love this video. If you do, become a subscriber to our channel. Give us a little heart, hit the heart to like this video. And thank you for watching until the end. Bye-bye.